Hi, I'm Bowling Otter.
And I'm Lissy Sandwich.
Welcome to the BS.
The Bowling Otter Show.
Alright, we gotta pick up on this sudden strange weirdness that is Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright, here's your show. I poem to next. Monica.
Hi, Sergeant Nub. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we could do better, I'm always listening. More tea. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring these up.
Haha.
I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Sergeant Nub. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, Sergeant Nub.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, geez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She said that last time, too, didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. It's weird. She'll cling to you like a puppy.
That definitely wasn't in there before.
Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. What? But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side.
Weird.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
We're gonna move on from this conversation. Oh, she just has malnutrition and she's really
Natsuki
tiny.
Is just
and her body isn't
starving,
developing.
And she should probably be hospitalized.
Oh my god. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Is this the same one?
This is different.
This is different. Okay.
Yeah.
Hole in Wall is my stripper name. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Uh-oh. So she is the puppet master here, somehow. Yeah. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it could be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that.
She said that last time too, so that has a whole different meaning now.
Yeah. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Yeah,
Did you hear that?
It's so freaking weird. It's so distracting. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Like malnourished? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Sergeant Nub did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Sergeant Nub liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Oh, there we go.
Boing, boing.
You hear that? Boing, boing. That's not what
It's so zany.
You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Sergeant Nub appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make sure everything I do is overly cutesy. That is totally wrong. Deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Here we go.
Well, you know what?
That was good.
I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Sergeant Nub started showing up.
How'd she get that ability?
Breathe really deep.
Yeah, right. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
Oh, wrong one. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. What? What is going on? Can you click? You act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy.
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you would counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Oh my god. Oh.
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Sergeant Nub hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing there.
Sergeant Nub. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Oh God. Yuri.
We don't know what we're picking here.
I don't know. Natsuki really did just attack her.
So Yuri?
I would, yeah.
Unless we're like picking like somebody to like
I don't know, but
kill
Natsuki's
Yuri next.
Malnourished and
I know.
stuff.
She's like actually like got like a legitimately unsafe issue going on at home.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know, but she was so nasty.
But she was really nasty.
She was so nasty.
Well, what do we pick? What do we pick?
I'm leaving it up to you.
I'm gonna pick Yuri. We picked
Okay.
Natsuki for all the stuff last time. This is
Okay.
weirdly unnerving.
Oh, I'm so unnerved.
You know?
Yeah. I
All right.
agree. Yuri. Oh my God.
It keeps going to Natsuki?
Hey, Sergeant Nub. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ah ha ha ha. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Projecting slightly.
Yeah.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, man. She quickly runs away.
Oh, dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
Wow, that's a bad relationship.
I didn't mean it.
She keeps saying it. Oh, wow. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Uh-oh. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
Oh my god, what did she say? I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Sergeant Nub, please don't hate me.
I love that.
What is going
Sergeant
on?
Nub through this whole thing.
Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. What's that about?
I don't know.
She is. She's orchestrating this somehow. And because she's not worried about this at all.
No.
Anyway, the meeting is over, so you could go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You could go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Sergeant Nub. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble.
You really changed that sign to a pretty epic. Oh, like it's actually doing that to somebody you're having a conversation with. Oh. That's a total like vocalization of the "You Make Me Tired."
Yeah. Oh God, you make me tired.
Whoa! It just jumped right to this.
So
This
we didn't
is getting
discuss
so
the
weird.
book?
No, it just skipped a bunch of
These
stuff.
are like Sims or something. We're Sims or something.
Sims?
I bet we're Sims.
Okay.
Something
okay.
like that.
All right, so you pick it first one this
I go
time.
first this time.
Okay.
Disoriented.
Okay.
And it was Yuri.
Death.
Botnik.
I'm gonna try to pick all Yuri stuff.
You want to pick all Yuri?
Fester. I'm gonna try to pick all
we
Yuri.
haven't done that the whole time. Just
Yeah.
pick which word you like.
Okay.
Really, don't pick with an agenda. I've been trying really
Okay.
hard to not pick with an agenda.
Okay.
I'm so tempted to. I
Yeah.
can't even tell you.
Okay.
I'd be really curious to do another playthrough and like actively try and pick words that match with each character and see what
have
happens.
changed, like,
because
the
I
game.
think there are several endings to this.
Yeah, I feel like they actually really do
But-
influence what's going on here.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, is this Meg?
Yes.
Peace.
Kitty.
Yeah. Tenacious.
Socks.
Milk. Oh, we never got milk today.
Oh, we didn't get milk today. We need milk.
Oh, you guys, it's so cold.
It is really
It's
cold out right
so
now.
Cold. It's so
I
cold.
posted on Instagram a picture of the heater. It's just like, oh my god.
my gosh, it's freezing. It's
Yeah,
freezing.
it
No
was
wonder.
crazy. All right, anyway,
and I went out
headphones.
twice today, and I couldn't go out a third time. I was like, oh my god, I can't. Oh, I don't like any of them. Summer.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah.
Gates.
Essence. Did you see Essence?
Essence. Sounds like a cologne or a perfume.
I think it probably is an essence for something. Hop.
Fud.
All right. Sparkle.
Candy.
Candy. Sticky.
Skipping?
Sticky.
Oh, whoops. I had to skip it. It was probably the same person. Don't worry about it.
All right. All right. Go ahead.
Oh,
If
is
it's
this
me
mine now?
This is you.
Oh, whoops. Wonderful. You know, it's weird though. How come all like the really bright, happy ones are going with her,
Puppy.
and she's the one that's like completely in like the worst home
Well, she's
situation
hiding it.
that we know of. What
She's
are you doing?
hiding.
What are you picking again?
Puppy.
Puppy. Music.
Oh.
That's Natsuki, right?
No, that's Sayori.
That was Sayori?
Yeah.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Sergeant Nub.
Hi, Yuri.
Now, wait a minute. I'm curious to see if they all act like nothing happened yesterday.
Yeah.
And see if Natsuki just comes in and she's like normal and everybody's just like... Because she said like she'll forget about it completely.
Yeah.
Thunder crash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Completely forget about it.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. All right.
Alright, I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here
Oh
yet.
boy.
Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
Whoa. About yesterday. Oh, so she remembers.
Yeah.
I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. Yeah, they're all being programmed.
Yeah.
I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person, and now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Sergeant Nub, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? I just...
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
Ah!
No, that's how loud she has to speak when she walked out. Too.
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing
She
her.
doesn't remember.
Right.
Huh. No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Eh?
Jeez.
Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Oh, okay. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
Oh my god, what the hell?
Oh my god, look at the mouth!
Yeah. Mibble, sailcloth, blindsight, lifeline, anon rectipitality, faultlessly offered, scleromalacia, nade.
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still at trial, though.
Haha.
Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late.
I was reprogramming everybody.
Yeah, right? I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
Aw.
I was not!
Ha!
What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I said that before, too.
Yeah. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Yeah,
Yeah.
she did say that before. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. She sits down and plays like Rhapsody in Blue.
Yeah.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed. Aw, well thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Is this the song in the background? Her piano playing?
Yeah. Oh.
Wouldn't that be weird?
Yeah, it would
It's
be
piano
weird.
music if she was doing the songage.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Sergeant Nub.
Monica smiles sweetly. Ah! I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Haha, don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. She's trying to impress you.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Sergeant Nub. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
You can find me in the I suppose so.
Hey.
I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me.
Aw.
Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday,
She's fine. She's reading over there, see?
Don't think about her so much.
Oh.
She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. What the hell?
It's
Everything's-
like a demon.
Everything's just a little weird. It's just a little weird. You know? It's like
Yeah.
making itself off in just the really, really subtle ways that are suddenly like, ah! What
Yeah,
the hell's
yeah.
that? What's the story about anyway?
Give me the Willikers. Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover.
The Illuminati! Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood.
Jeez, okay.
But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Sergeant Nub?
Oh, you don't like limbs being chopped off and fixed to machines and you just like lust for blood?
No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things.
We haven't seen a really good horror movie in a long time.
We just saw Mother. That wasn't like a gory horror, a different kind of horror.
Yes,
but
different, but that's a really good point. Yeah.
All right. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil,
but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway.
Holy farts.
Then suddenly, whoa.
Wow, that's weird. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Oh, what was that? It was like my whole body?
My whole body, that's all I saw.
Yeah.
And some characters.
Oh, man! I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right?
Hey.
God, this is freaking
What was
creepy
that?
as hell.
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah,
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. Oh my god. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company.
That is really weird.
It is weird.
If there's two of you like this
Yeah.
and you're both like, yeah. And
Read
then it's
this-
like,
Like,
you done?
You done yet?
You done? Can I keep going?
Yeah.
Can I keep going?
It's really strange. And
Yeah.
I always end up being the last one there. So it's always just
Really?
like, yeah.
Aw.
It's as if I can feel her presence over my
I read
shoulder as
fast,
I read.
yeah.
It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye.
Cradle like a baby.
I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over.
She's looking at me.
It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
So sorry. Well, don't bring it up.
Oh my god, I want to know what it said! Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do. That's a really big pet peeve of mine.
Really?
Do you ever see people that just apologize? They go, "Hi, sorry." What are you doing? It's like, why are you What are you apologizing for? Don't apologize, people. And it's like a sign of confidence or lack of confidence. You know, it's just like, "Oh, sorry. Can you hand me that?" It's like, why are you apologizing?
Yeah.
Just have some, confidence in yourself. You know, you don't have to apologize for being who you are and doing what you do's. All right, I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean.
Ha ha ha! Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
She just went, Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Oh. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here. She's gonna lick her finger and be like... Do you ever have a teacher that did that?
That'll be another Ren and Stimpy moment.
Yeah. Gross. Gross.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side.
Oh.
But in holding it like this,
It's so
we're
intimate.
huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me.
Oh.
It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Oh. Are you ready?
Huh?
To turn the page.
Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second.
Oh my god.
I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Oh
I was like,
my
look at it because I have no
God.
idea what to do. Like,
Yeah, she's like,
I can't read.
I know, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Oh my god. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb.
Saucy!
Hey, Yuri! This might be a silly thought, but... Where are you going, Sergeant Nub?
I got a boner. Okay.
The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
She's condescending. That's what you were talking about. Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't mean the murderous rampage she goes on over these 3
I
books.
thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. Uh-oh. So I don't know why that came into my head. Ah-ha-ha.
Yuri, are you feeling all right?
Eh?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something.
You could rest.
Just lay down right here.
Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
Oh my god. I didn't even notice.
She's just going... She's doing the Damien Clyde. over there.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
All right, don't push yourself.
Oh my god.
Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
She got horns.
Sergeant Nub. Did something happen just now?
I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Ha ha ha! Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
So weird. All right, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? She's the best one. Maybe she wanted her out of the room.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. Okay. Oh, so we don't have Yuri at all here. Well, I feel like Monica's the last all the time, right? She's got to be.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, what was the deal with Natsuki just
She's
now?
the one that, like, you need to give her a candy bar.
Yeah. Oh, no, I know that. But, like, what does she do? Oh, she was just off in a corner reading somewhere. That's right. I was starting
And
to
she
wonder.
doesn't remember the day before.
My leg's falling asleep. Wait a second. Oh, that's right. She doesn't remember anything.
Yeah.
All right, it's try Natsuki.
Okay.
Yeah, because just Monica has been last this entire time. Yeah,
Because she's
being
weird and
kind
she's
of
creepy
weird.
and she's doing
She's
something.
giving me the willikers.
She's up to something. She's up to no
She's
good.
up to something.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's
my
pretty
God.
disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away.
Lions is the same text for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little more influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it.
Okay, so that was a little different. Oh, okay, hi.
Oh.
Good poem.
Music changed.
Is there any word hidden in here somewhere?
That's what I'm looking for, too. No, I don't see anything.
Jig.
Is they telling us to dance?
Oh my gosh. That's it. You cracked it.
And the Goo God. Goo God good.
Good.
God, good.
Voila!
Is that in there?
Noi.
All right. Foy, noi. See, that means something right
Foy,
there. Foy and
noi.
noi. It's gotta be something. All right, let's move on.
Sergeant Nub.
Why didn't you come read with me today? Oh
Oh,
my god.
crap.
I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead.
Forever
Okay.
and ever.
What the heck is...
Oh, look at her face.
You don't
okay.
hate me, Sergeant Nub, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Why is she bleeding out her eyes? Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me.
What?
What the hell just happened? This is so weird. Why does it end backwards at that point? Like, what just happened?
I don't know.
That was really creepy. Is she gone now? I mean, like, or is she like just...
I got nothing, guys. What was
All right.
that?
Well, now I gotta go. I gotta go to Monica. I gotta see what happens next. But that was freaking weird. That was weird. This game is weird. All right. Okay. Let's.
Hi
Okay.
again, Sergeant Nup. How's the writing going?
All right, I guess. Except for Natsuki's
I'll take
neck
that.
broke and she ran at me.
Yeah, she cried blood and then her neck broke. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Ha ha ha! I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
All right. Great job, Sergeant Nub. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
Ha 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 ha. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. She got horns.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Hey, already? Holy butt nuts! Are you alright?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Gonna
The
be
wall
alright.
shook. The wall shook. I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Oh, God.
Oh.
Okay. This is the same one, right?
No.
It's a little different.
I'll remember
Okay,
this one.
save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Okay.
Take out the vowels there.
The
or
vowels.
Just the I and the O. I's and the O's.
Yeah. Huh. Flashing, expanding, piercing.
But that's an A removed there.
Yeah, and an I. Weird. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating. I don't know. Squeaking, screeching, piercing.
Waveforms.
Waveforms. Okay. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard
I do remember that
on
now.
a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless. Something of meaningless. Delete her.
Should we be putting these letters together?
I don't know.
No, because it's not going to start with two I's and two O's.
And an
I-I-O-O. Yeah.
O.
Yeah.
That's all the exclamations. They're all like that.
All right. Well, holy crap. What the hell?
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I was just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything.
Okay.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh my God, save!
The hell was that?
Save!
And now we have Yuri. Yuri was always going to be last, it looks like, here, because she left it first. So had to be last. Then we can't choose anything now.
Yeah, well, that's it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It's freaking weird.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri's. Oh.
Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath.
I just like holding it.
What?
I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Oh my goodness. Ah ha ha. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Oh my God.
What the hell? This is different. Definitely different.
Whoa. Okay. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears in a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Wow, it's like a big, it's like word salad.
Yeah.
Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes. Has it been snakes? No, stakes. Now snakes. Okay.
That's snakes, yeah.
Breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel.
Okay.
Whoa. It sounds like the writings of like a schizophrenic.
Kind of does.
Yeah, it really does. Somebody with paranoia. Ah ha ha! It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. On your pen? That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Ah ha ha. I'm okay.
Oh my God.
What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You could keep the poem, though. What?
You unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Now, last time we did this, it was weird. Yes. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Yeah, that's definitely Sayori.
Oh, man. Okay, everyone.
Freaking weird.
We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I am so unsettled. We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
She's there. Well, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay?
Okay, so this is what she says everyone's going to read, right?
I know
Yeah.
everyone's been a little more lively ever since Sergeant Nub joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisy or more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Sergeant Nub?
Ah! Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Sergeant Nub to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Sergeant Nub joined.
Whoa.
As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home.
Oh.
And Sergeant Nub isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members.
Oh, boy.
The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Oh, dear.
Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Sergeant Nub want to get more members, too. Right? Oh.
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this
man.
situation,
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
but that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Sergeant Nub, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
You guilted me into it.
Yeah!
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
Ooh. In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
There's a lot of drama in this club. Sure it ain't the drama club?
Doki Doki Drama Club.
Drama for your mama club? All right, what's the point of all this anyway? She's gone. What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Oh. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. Are
they gonna fight again?
I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends.
Oh.
Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me.
Oh.
And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Sergeant Dub. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Whoa! Natsuki.
That escalated. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Yeah, moving on from Natsuki.
Yeah, right? Immediately. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
God, who cares about that obnoxious brat?
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. Oh yeah, she was being super creepy.
Yeah.
But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
Oh! What was that exactly?
Her eye exploded and started bleeding.
Okay. All right. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What was that? It just like... But what about you, Sergeant Nub? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving it indirect answers better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way.
Maybe you could have said that before Natsuki lost her mind and freaking left.
Oh, she's crying blood. Look. Look.
Oh, hey. Okay.
With each change in... Oh, no, it's just dripping. She's not crying. It's dripping.
It's just dripping
With
blood.
each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change, too. This is serious! I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
All right.
All right.
Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri.
Hey?
I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend.
Monica.
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
Me too.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it.
Shall we go, Sergeant Nub? Please don't take this the wrong way, but that's my manses. I'm going to chat a little bit with Sergeant Nub before we leave. Oh, so she just said, I'm going to, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president.
Oh, she's pulling rank. Ho, ho. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
She really did try and, shall we?
Yeah,
she
she's
pulled
like,
that.
Let's just go, right?
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Okay.
Slipping me on numbers.
I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew.
Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Sergeant Nub, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president.
Uh-oh.
And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know... ha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why...
Wait,
no, stop it.
Whoa. What the hell? So someone like shut her up. Is there like somebody else above all this whole thing?
Yeah.
Because somebody like shut her. She was yelling at somebody else.
We are like... I have no idea.
Like now
what is
I'm like
happening.
starting to wonder what point of view we are from.
Yeah.
This.
I don't
there's
know what
something-
we are now.
Like who's Sergeant No? Like what exactly like... Yeah, this is weird.
I really hope we get all of these answers.
Well, it seems like it's got... I don't know, this is going to be longer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah!
Because, like, I thought, like, at the last time, like, oh, we got a weird ending, so that's going to be it. And then it's like, no, actually, this is going way further.
Yeah!
And things are getting weirder and creepier at a very, like, slow drip. It's really interesting. The flow of it's super interesting.
It is.
I like it more than I thought I would now at this point.
I do too, because now it's like, this is really, like, disturbing.
Yeah, it's more like a psychological, like, thriller kind of thing. That's what's happening.
Yeah,
now. It's
yeah.
really interesting. All right, but for now, we're going to end that episode there because holy crap.
Wow.
We've been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
But we'll pick up with the next one and see where it goes from here.
Yes.
If you like this video, please support us on Patreon. Click like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, bye.
Bye.
Okay, before we leave, I wanted to see if... Oh, they're adding files.
Whoa.
I wanted to check if anything changed in here. Yeah, look at this. This is from 10:35 tonight.
Okay.
And this is from 9:42 tonight
that was
before
about-
that. Yeah, let me go to
Wow.
date modified. Yeah. Okay, well, log, that's just the gameplay log. Then there's Happy Thoughts and Trace Back, and there's two new ones. It's Can You Hear Me? There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath our manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their hosts, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by sleeves of a cute new shirt.
Ooh.
Such a deplorable tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot.
Wow.
Jeez. And I'm wondering, is there a chance that this was Natsuki's poem? Because remember, hers was all messed up, just had a bunch of random characters.
Maybe?
Did this pop up potentially when we were
Can you hear me?
9:42? I mean, that was like an hour and a half ago.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe that was back then.
What's the one that's after that?
I hate this. I can't do anything, nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now. But that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard?
Oh my gosh.
Is that Monica? Monica wants us to hate them? Or does somebody else want us to even hate Monica? Like, is this point of view a character that we don't know?
I don't know.
Is this like somebody else?
For
Like,
a while, I thought we were all Monica, but now I'm not so sure.
now I'm not so sure.
Ah! The motion sensor in the backyard went off. And it went off again tonight a couple of times after dinner. I was in the kitchen and I see it go on and I was like, what is out there? And I went and like took a quick look and like went like this and looked around.